11 Things Introverts Secretly Love. Introverts are known for being quiet, reserved, and sometimes even a little shy. They are often thought to be reclusive loners who aren't very good in social situations. And while they have a reputation for disliking social events, introverts do enjoy spending time with people they care about and those with whom they share similar values or interests. They also like a wide range of things, both typical and atypical, but just don't live life at full volume. In fact, they prefer to turn down the noise and chill. In this video, we shed light on some things introverts secretly love. If you are an introvert, these things will likely ring true. If you aren't, this may give you a glimpse into what it's like for your less outgoing counterparts. So let's get started. 1. Having the house to themselves. When everyone else is gone, introverts appreciate having the house to themselves. This gives them a chance to relax, kick back, and do whatever they want without worrying about anyone else's needs or expectations. That's not to say they don't love their family, but sometimes, it's nice to have a little space to themselves. If other people are in the house, it can be hard to get comfortable and recharge their batteries. But when they have the entire place to themselves, no one can judge their odd habits, ask questions, or get in their way. 2. Going for long walks alone. Introverts enjoy long solo walks because it allows them to be alone with their thoughts and reflect. They enjoy taking in all of the sights, sounds, and smells along the way and allowing their minds to wander. They also enjoy not having to communicate with anyone. For introverts, a good long walk can be a path to peace and clarity. This is because it allows them to process what happened during the day and gain a new perspective on what is most important. 3. Shopping online. Shopping in person can be difficult for introverts because they dislike crowds and loud noises. One of the benefits of online shopping for introverts is the ability to shop without having to deal with other people or even leave the house. It's an excellent way to reduce stress during the process. Plus, there are so many more options online than in person anyway. They can find exactly what they are looking for and consider it before making a purchase. What's the best part? They don't have to worry about bumping into someone and making small talk. 4. Working from home. Introverts enjoy working from home because it gives them control over their environment. They can work at their own pace and are not bothered by the annoying habits and personalities of others. This also relieves them of the stress of having to interact with coworkers during lunch breaks. Working from home gives introverts the chance to focus on their work without any distractions, which can be incredibly fulfilling for them. 5. When plans are cancelled. This is one of those things that introverts enjoy but never tell anyone about for fear of sounding like weirdos who don't like other people. However, introverts simply dislike being forced into social situations and would rather stay in all weekend than dress up and go out. When plans are cancelled, introverts rejoice because it gives them an excuse to do what they wanted to do anyway. It's also convenient because they won't feel awkward around new people or get stuck in a conversation they can't get out of. It's all about making their own fun for introverts, and having plans cancelled allows them to do just that. 6. Online interactions or texting, instead of talking on the phone. Introverts are often accused of being antisocial, but they just need to be in a situation where they feel comfortable and safe interacting with people. However, talking on the phone can be really draining for them. They're not necessarily shy about what they have to say, but they feel less vulnerable when communicating online or via texts because they can take their time crafting their responses. It's also easier to get out of, and there's no pressure to sound witty or interesting. Introverts hate being put on the spot, and that's exactly what happens when someone calls. 7. Being alone in public places. While this may seem counterintuitive, it's not. Introverts prefer to be in public places where they can hide. They don't want to be noticed, but they also don't want to feel like an outsider. Perhaps they are listening to their favorite music through their headphones. They could be reading a book or writing a blog post. Perhaps they're just thinking. Introverts like to blend in and watch the world go by without being bothered by anyone or anything. 8. When it rains. Whether it's the pitter-patter of raindrops on the window or the sound of it hitting the roof, when it rains, introverts get all warm and fuzzy inside. It's soothing and rhythmic, and it takes their mind off everything else. Nothing else can compare in terms of comfort and peace, and it's the ideal excuse to stay at home and enjoy some much-needed alone time away from the rest of the world. What could be better than curling up with a cup of tea or cocoa and losing yourself in a good book? 9. Meaningful conversations. While introverts aren't the most social people in the room, they do enjoy the opportunity to connect with someone on a deeper level than just the surface. They prefer conversations that are more than just empty words. They prefer to talk about important issues and take the time to carefully listen to what others have to say. Despite their reserved demeanor, introverts enjoy meaningful conversations in which they can learn something new and share their own wisdom. 10. Solo projects. Introverts enjoy solo projects because they allow them to be creative and independent while still feeling accomplished. Introverts often gravitate toward projects where they are the boss, whether it's writing a book, making a video, or designing a website for themselves. It allows them to concentrate on their ideas and thoughts. They are free to do their own thing without having to compromise or conform to anyone else's ideas about what should or should not be done. 11. Having a quiet space to retreat to. For an introvert, there's nothing better than having their own space to retreat to. Whether it's a quiet corner in the office or a cozy spot at home, something about being alone makes them feel safe. Introverts regularly need a break from the noise and commotion of the world. They need to recharge and find balance, and they can only achieve that in solitude. The sense of calm that comes with having personal space is also something they find very satisfying. There you have it. While this list is hardly comprehensive, it should give you a better understanding of the introverted personality type. And if you are an introvert yourself, we hope that this list has provided you with some food for thought about your own preferences and personality. What do you think? Do you agree with this list? What did we miss? Share your thoughts and comments below.